Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, but life still kept falling apart? You worked hard, you stayed kind, you gave it everything you had, and yet the door slammed shut. They left. You lost something, or maybe someone, and the silence after it all felt unbearable. Maybe it was the night you cried in a parked car because you had nowhere else to go, or the morning you stared at the ceiling, too numb to get up. We've all had moments like that, moments where life doesn't just confuse you, it cracks you. And in those moments, we whisper, "Why is this happening to me?" But what if you've been asking the wrong question? What if the pain, the loss, the confusion isn't life punishing you, but preparing you? The shift that saved me. Here's something that changed everything for me. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. It's more than a quote. It's a revelation. And I didn't learn it from a book. I learned it the hard way. There was a season where I lost everything. My job, my relationship, my self-worth, all within months. I was angry. I blamed others. I told myself, I don't deserve this. But one morning after another sleepless night, I grabbed a pen, opened a blank journal, and forced myself to write down just 3 things I was grateful for. Just 3. It felt stupid, empty, almost insulting. But I did it again the next day, and the day after that. And slowly, something shifted. I wasn't ignoring the pain. I was transforming it. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain. It rewires it. Gratitude doesn't fix everything, but it changes everything. It doesn't erase what you went through, but it rewires how you carry it. There's a quote from Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher. He is a wise man who does not grieve for what he does not have, but rejoices in what he has. That hit me like a truth I'd been running from. We wait until things are better to be thankful. But real gratitude, it begins in the middle of the storm, when you whisper thank you through tears, when you choose meaning over misery. That one choice shifts you from why me to what is this teaching me? It pulls you out of survival and into growth. You stop being the victim. You become the student. And one day, the warrior. The pain that built you. Let me ask you something. What's the hardest thing you've ever been through? The heartbreak that made you question love itself? The job loss that stole your stability? The betrayal that shattered your trust? Now ask yourself, what did it teach me? I'll go first. When someone I loved walked away without warning, I thought I'd never recover. But that loss, it taught me how to love myself in a way no one else ever could. When I got laid off unexpectedly, I was terrified. But that space pushed me toward a purpose I didn't even know I had. When I struggled silently with anxiety, I learned how deeply others are hurting and how vital it is to be kind. You see, sometimes the things we think are breaking us are actually building us. Gratitude grounds. You in the now. Here's what gratitude really does. It brings you home. When life is chaos, when the future is foggy, gratitude anchors you to the present. It reminds you, you're still breathing. You're still standing. You're still becoming. You stop chasing perfect moments. You start seeing the beauty in this one, even if it's messy. You stop asking life to rewind and start trusting its rhythm. And maybe the most powerful thing, you stop saying, "This ruined me," and start saying, "This revealed me." Spiritual strength is born in gratitude. Let's be honest. Life will test you. People will hurt you. Plans will fall apart. You'll be misunderstood, rejected, forgotten. But if you've trained your soul to say thank you anyway, then life can shake you, but it can't break you. That's real strength. The Stoics didn't practice gratitude because life was easy. They practiced because they knew everything leads to something greater. Loss becomes a lesson. Endings become beginnings. And delays, they become divine timing. Gratitude attracts miracles. Here's the secret no one tells you. Gratitude isn't just emotional, it's energetic. When you live in gratitude, you vibrate at the frequency of abundance. You begin to notice what you used to miss. You feel lighter. You attract healing, connection, joy, because your heart is open. Even if all you have is a breath and a broken heart, say thank you. Even if the light is dim and the answers are nowhere, say thank you. Because that one quiet act of faith might just unlock the miracle you didn't see coming. Gratitude doesn't wait for your life to change. It changes you, so you can meet life differently. Even when you don't understand, be grateful. Sometimes life takes away what you want to give you what you truly need. Sometimes it breaks you down, so your soul can rise stronger, softer, and wiser. You may not understand it now. You may still be hurting. But I promise you this, one day you'll look back and say, it all had to happen. And I'm grateful it did. So even when it doesn't make sense, be grateful. Even when you're tired, be grateful. Even when nothing is going your way, still be grateful. Because everything happens for a reason. If this message spoke to your soul, drop a comment with one thing you're grateful for today. Even if it's just being here, breathing, listening. And if you know someone going through a storm, send them this video. It might be the light they've been waiting for. Until next time, keep breathing, keep believing, and above all, keep being grateful.